plants are a little too small to be flowering already. I hope that's not a bad omen. Good morning, everyone. It has finally stopped raining. I cannot believe the amount of rain that we got here in Alabama. We must have got 2 inches of rain like every single day for about 3 weeks now. But it's finally stopped raining, so we are able to get outside. And we are here in the greenhouse that we put back up. Eddie built me this shelf here. So he built this shelf. He built it yesterday. So I have a place to put all my seedlings. Now it's going to get down to 37 and 38 at night for the next 2 days. So I will bring these in and put them under my grow lights. But I like to bring them out during the day to where they can get the natural sunlight. They are doing pretty good. As you saw, I was cutting the flowers off of the cucumber plants. The cucumbers, for some reason, have decided to flower already. So you can see I cut all of these flowers off, but there's still a lot of flowers that haven't actually opened yet. And I mean, there's a lot. So there's some, that one right there. So there's a lot of flowers on there. I don't know why. I really have no idea. I hope it's not meaning that I started them too early. Everything should be able to go outside in, well, probably within a week or two. Last year I started my potatoes here in southern Alabama. We started our potatoes on February 14th. Which this year, because of all the rain, I didn't get them in until yesterday. I planted all my potatoes yesterday. I couldn't do it in the rain. I didn't want them to all just mold and rot away. So I planted potatoes yesterday. And so that's, what, a week later than last year. And then last year I had everything in the garden by February 21st. So as of yesterday, last year, everything would have been in the garden except for the tomatoes and peppers. Those do wait a little longer. But I need to get I have broccoli. I don't even know where I was going with that, but I have broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage here. Some of them got kind of leggy and fell over, so I don't know if they'll survive. I did have a fan on them, but yeah, I don't know. But these need to go in the ground. Eddie's going to be working on tilling my broccoli plot either today or tomorrow. We've got some spices here. We've got parsley, basil, chives, thyme, tarragon. I think that's it there. And then I've got a whole tray of peppers, which this year we're doing Cubanelle, sweet peppers, Yolo Wonder, Golden California Wonder, Anaheim's. And I put 3 Tabasco seeds in twice now, and they still haven't come up. So I don't know what's up with my Tabasco seeds. And then these are our tomatoes, which also started to get tall, but they'll be okay. Tomatoes are super easy. We've got Mexican Midget, Marglobe tomatoes, Rutgers, which is a determinate variety. I've never grown determinants, so I have to make sure I don't trim those. We've got Chadwick cherries again, Floridade, and Marion tomatoes. I'm trying a lot of varieties that I didn't grow last year. I'm trying to find varieties that grow well here. Because this is just our second year having a garden in southern Alabama, I really have no idea what varieties grow well here or the best time of the year to plant them. Like this year, we're going to do something a little bit different. In the beds that I planted the potatoes in, When we harvested the potatoes, that's when we are going to plant our corn, our sweet corn. I don't have enough beds built and filled up right now to plant everything, so I'm trying to do some succession planting. So after the potatoes get harvested this year, that's when we'll plant our corn. I'm going to repot up these cucumber plants because they are getting big and flowering. I want to give them some more space. That was not my original plan, but I'm going to do that. And if I have enough pots left over, I'd like to start some more marigolds. These are some marigold seeds that I got from somebody on Facebook. And I'd like to start up some more of those. Only 2 of them came up. This one kind of came up. I mean, it's still working on it. But the dirt that I used is dirt that I got from the local nursery. And they told me, yes, you can plant anything in this. Just put the dirt down and you can plant anything. So I tried that. I planted all my seedlings in it. I don't like the dirt. Not for seedlings. It has a lot of wood chips, like bigger wood chips, like half-inch wood chips. And it seems to dry out very, very fast. So I went and got a bag of Pro Mix. I'm going to use that to repot the cucumbers and to start more marigolds, and we'll see how that stuff does. I've never used it before. I've heard good things about it, so we're going to try that and see how that does. So let's plant some stuff. This stuff is really dry.
Yeah, looks pretty dry to me.
It should soak up the water really good.
Agreed.
It doesn't have any big chunks of wood chips or anything because this is soilless. This is peat moss, and I don't know, I'd have to read the instructions, read the ingredients, but there's no actual soil in this. So I don't know how much we're gonna need.
I just filled it up.
You would fill it up, would ya?
Yeah.
That's probably...
Yeah, that soaks in really good.
Make sure that's all good and wet to start with. I've got these pots here. I save these from when I buy plants at the store. So I've got 6 cells here, which are a little bigger. They're probably about 3 times the size of what the cucumbers are in now. So I'll put some of them in here, and then we'll put the rest into the black pots. So let's do this. Let's set the dirt down here so I can set you guys here, and you can help me pot these cucumbers up. Hope we don't kill them or anything like that. I've never had cucumbers grow and flower so quickly. Okay, watch out, honey. We're not going to use this one yet. We're going to use these first.
Okay.
So, first thing we want to do,
Put some nice dirt in it.
let's fill these up. And we want to make sure we push down on it so that there's no air down at the bottom. We don't want a big hole in the bottom. And I don't think we want to fill them up too much because the plants are already pretty big. So we'll add some more dirt once we get the plant in.
Now, how do we put these?
Okay, so these now, we have to be really careful here. Yeah, the roots have come out the bottom. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can get these out of here. I really don't like these trays. They don't come out as well. Okay, that's a lot of roots on that cucumber plant. So we're going to try to stick that way down in there and then put some more dirt on top of that.
I'm gonna try and get one out.
All right, so while we're at it, we're just gonna pick off these dead leaves. These are just the original leaves that the seedling gets when it comes up. They're not actual leaves. Wow, that's doing really good there. All right, Mikey, I'll squeeze the bottom of this one. It doesn't have too many roots coming out the bottom, so you gotta just very, very gently. You don't want to break it. Just get a hold of it. There you go. All right, good. Some really nice cucumber plants here. I'm worried they're a little bit too big already. I don't know why they grew so good. I mean, that's not a bad thing that they grew good, but our daytime temperatures are going to be in the 60s, but we've still got some cooler nights coming, so okay.
You can do this one and we'll do that one.
Such pretty cucumber plants. I probably planted way too many, but I got a lot of neighbors around here. I like to plant extra of everything because we have a lot of neighbors. And most of our neighbors are older people, older couples, and they don't really garden anymore. They grow flowers. So every week we go out and we deliver eggs to all of our neighbors. And in the summertime, we like to take them whatever we have out of the garden that's extra. We gave them a lot of peppers last year. Didn't really have too many tomatoes to share, but we shared a lot of peppers last year, and I think that was about it last year. There was a few other things, but I can't remember exactly what. But yeah, so I'm trying to plant even more this year so that I can share more with the neighbors. Oh, I remember last year we shared the eggplant. We weren't wild about the eggplant. I'm not going to grow those again. But yeah, we shared the eggplant with the neighbors and the peppers, and every week we give them eggs. Now that did slow down this winter because my chickens stopped laying as much. But the chickens have started laying again like crazy. So we bring eggs to all the neighbors every week. We've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 neighbors that we deliver eggs to every week. One of those neighbors takes 2 dozen a week, but the other ones just take a dozen a week. So it's nice to be able to share. I love sharing all my extra stuff. It's better than having it go to waste or not raising as many chickens just because you have too many eggs, because I love raising birds, chickens, turkeys, ducks, whatever. I'd really like to put a pond in so I can raise some ducks, But that's one of those things that, you know, we've got a million things on our to-do list. So if that happens, it probably won't be for a couple of years anyway. Oh, you know what? I did not pay attention to which cucumbers were which. So I have no idea what's what. I didn't realize that I had planted two different kinds of cucumbers. So I guess this year we'll just say either the cucumbers did well or they didn't, because I don't know which ones are the, we did Wisconsin cukes and we did Market More. So unless they look really different, which I can't imagine cucumbers do, but unless they look really different, we're not going to know which is which. So
they'll probably look like a little different, and I'll be noticed.
We know this one is a Wisconsin cucumber. And we know that that one there is a Market More cucumber. Okay, let me finish these up. I've got to get some more dirt prepared. My bowl's empty, so I'll be right back with you. All right, I got my marigold seeds. These were from Delpha's garden in Oregon. This is the woman that sent them to me from Facebook. She didn't give me any instructions, so we're just gonna put, I guess, 1 or 2 seeds in each pot. Let's make a hole with my scissors. Actually, maybe I should split them up in the pots. Hey, if you got any tips on planting marigolds, let me know, because this is a first and I'm doing it with no instructions. So kind of a weird seed. Okay, so we're gonna put 2 in each pot. You kind of need a big hole, it looks like, because they're so long that they don't really go down in the hole very well. I don't know if they're supposed to be planted deep or like right on top. I really know nothing, so let me know how you're supposed to plant marigolds. All right. And I don't have any...
You want me to till the broccoli, right?
Yes. I don't have any garden tags, so I'm just going to have to remember that these are the marigolds. Marigolds, broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower, cucumbers, herbs, more cucumbers, tomatoes, oh, not tomatoes, peppers, and tomatoes. I got these cucumber flowers. I got the cucumber flowers. I thought I'd see if the turkeys or the chickens would eat them. So you dropped them all. Well, they're pecking at them, but they're not eating them. So, on Valentine's Day, we got a pleasant surprise. Our turkeys laid their very first egg. So, let's come out here and see if there's any more. This was the original roost that we had in here. And I just added some boards to the front and one along the bottom there and I put some wood shavings in there just to see if the turkeys would go in there to lay. So these are fake eggs. These are ceramic or wooden, whatever they are, but they're fake, just to let them know, hey, you can lay eggs here. And every other day we'll get a turkey egg in here from one of the white hens, Oh, and look at this. We've got another turkey egg. Now this one is from one of the black hens.
Yeah, because it's not
And we got another fake egg there and one there. But the eggs are speckled. That's how you know that it's a turkey egg. Plus, they're a lot bigger than what my chickens could lay. If my chickens laid that egg, I'd feel bad for her. Eddie's getting the tiller going back there. He's going up to till the broccoli, so it's a little loud in the background. Look at this. This was our chick house. If you remember this, we built this to brood the chicks in. And look at what we have in here.
3 eggs. 3 eggs.
The chickens have decided to take over the chick house. They have been roosting in the bottom of it, which I don't blame them because it's the only place they can get out of the rain. But they've decided to roost in the bottom of it, and now they've decided to lay in the top of it. So we thank you for watching, and everybody please continue to stay safe, and we will see you next time.